What's going on, folks, and welcome to Season 2 of Third and Long here on Sports Tree. As always, I'm your host, Connor Roundtree, and I'm jacked up to be here. Third and Long will be airing every single Thursday. We'll be previewing Thursday Night Football, give you your best bets through the weekend, and a survivor pick as well to make sure you outlive your competition and win some money. You can also head over to sportstree.ca and check out our full NFL pick package. We'll be updating those on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday again with all your best bets, survival picks, parlays, and all the prop bets that you will need for the weekend. However, this is the first week, and you guys still have a few days to get some season-long bets in, so I just want to run through some season-long bets with you. My first season-long prop, Justin Fields to lead all quarterbacks in rushing yards at plus 160. Fields rushed for over 1,100 yards last season, and he barely played the full year. I'm very high on Justin Fields as a quarterback. I had him in my top 5 fantasy quarterbacks this year because of his legs. I think that he will be able to motor past the competition on the ground. I think Lamar Jackson is in a more of a pass-now situation with the weapons around him, like Bateman, like OBJ in Baltimore. And I think that's his closest competition. Yes, Chicago added some depth at receiver by adding Chase Claypool at the deadline last year and then signing DJ Moore. However, Justin Fields is still a game breaker with his legs, and I like that to be a difference. And at plus 160, I'll be riding that this season. My next best bet that I love, we're heading over to the NFC. I love the Saints to win the NFC South at plus money. I think the Bucs are going to be garbage. They have Baker Mayfield throwing the ball. I'm not sold on Desmond Ridder. And until I see Young actually take a snap, I'm not taking him over Derek Carr, who has Michael Thomas, who has Chris Olave, and who will have Alvin Kamara to work with on offense. I also think the Saints defense is one of the elite defenses in the NFC as a whole, and the best defense in the NFC South. So plus money for the Saints to win that division, give me that all day. The Saints to make the playoffs at dash 185. Look, I think they're going to win the division, so I think they're going to make the playoffs. You can kind of use that as a hedge if they don't win the division, because they should lock up a wild card seed in a much weaker NFC conference. The last season-long bet that I want to look at for the NFC is the San Francisco 49ers. I like them to win the NFC West at dash 165 only on points bet. Look, the Seattle Seahawks, I'm not quite sold on the hype. I know they're always going to be in it. They have a great defense, obviously great fans. I'm still not sold on Geno Smith. I know he had a breakout performance last season. He still has great receivers around him, an effective running game, a good O-line. However, I think San Francisco's on a different level at dash 165. The value's there. I'm not worried about the Rams, who are injured and long in the tooth, and I'm also not worried about the Cardinals because they are awful. Shifting over to my best season-long bets for the AFC, let's lock in the Jacksonville Jaguars to win the South at dash 160. I think Trevor Lawrence is an absolute gun. He has weapons around him in Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram. I think that this is going to be an excellent season for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're also in a division with the Tennessee Titans, who don't have a quarterback, the Indianapolis Colts, who don't have a running back, and the Houston Texans, who don't have a team. So let's lock in the Jacksonville Jaguars. And our last season-long bet, we're actually shifting back to the NFC. Pardon me on that one, but it's the Atlanta Falcons to miss the playoffs at dash 125 only on points bet. Desmond Ridder is their starting quarterback. That is all. All right, folks, now that we've wrapped up our season-long bets, let's get into Thursday Night Football. NFL kickoff. It's the Lions, it's the Chiefs, and the line is set at 52.5. I know Travis Kelce got hurt. It was up at 55. It dropped down to about 52. Now it's back up to 52.5. The last time Patrick Mahomes and Jared Goff played each other, they combined for 105 points. The Lions last season ranked top 5 in yards per game and points per game, while the Chiefs led the league in yards per game and points per game. This is going to be a good old-fashioned shootout. The NFL is not stupid. They don't want to bore their users and their followers, users, and fans to sleep. It's a billion-dollar company. They're going to come out swinging with their first game of the season. So make sure you're locking that over at 52 points and a half only on points bet. Another bet that I love for tonight is Patrick Mahomes to go over his passing line. He passed for over 287 yards in 11 out of 17 starts last season. He was the only quarterback to eclipse 5,000 passing yards last season and set a career high. He has a bunch of weapons around him from Sky Moore to Kadarius Toney, Travis Kelce. Kelce is up in the air entering Thursday night. From what I'm hearing at noon on Thursday is that he is going to be playing and he is going to suit up. So Travis Kelce, probably a red zone option as he always is, not to mention the diverse backfield with Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon. So make sure that you take the over in this. Make sure you take Patrick Mahomes to get his over in this. And then if you want to do a same game parlay, you can combine all those with the Chiefs on the money line, because look, it's a tough ask for the Lions. I believe in the Lions this season. I think they're going to make some moves and make some noise. However, the Chiefs think they're a dynasty. The Chiefs are a dynasty, and they're going to come out and show it on Thursday night. Our best bet of the week is the New Orleans Saints to cover the spread against the Tennessee Titans. The Saints are at home. I believe in the Saints this season. Obviously, as I said earlier, I think they have a ton of weapons. I think they're deep, and I think their defense can make a difference. They are taking on the Titans at home. Yes, Derrick Henry is still a threat. Yes, he had the most carries last season. However, there's going to be some tread on those tires. I'm not sold at the quarterback position for the Tennessee Titans, and the spread is just 3 points. It's just a field goal. I like the Saints to go out, cover the spread at home, and make a statement in doing so. Survivor pick. Baltimore Ravens. That's right. We're going easy with this one. They're dash 500 favorites. They're hosting the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud. Good luck, CJ. That is a tough first NFL start. I think that the Baltimore Ravens are going to absolutely, literally run away with this one. Utilize J.K. Dobbins against one of the worst rush defenses in the NFL. And make sure you lock in those Baltimore Ravens to move on. All right, folks, as for your trivia question, to get in to win a pair of NFL tickets to see any team that you'd like to see play next season, here's your first opportunity to get in to win. Who was the only quarterback in 2022 to throw for over 5,000 passing yards? We said it earlier in this show. Go back, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, give us another watch, and head over to sportstree.ca, answer that question, and you're in to win a pair of NFL tickets to any team that you would like to see next season. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree. Enjoy the football.